We're on top of that building.
Or as I like to call it, the Neon Buffet.
Look at how many sources of neon are on the map.
Wow, it's like a little forest of pink. Also, the Neon Buffet is a terrible name. What an awful joke that was.
Anyway, we're gonna avoid the DUP-controlled area over there, because we are definitely not fighting at full strength.
We're not neon-y enough.
No. We're gonna fix that, though.
I like the little They Live flavor on the bus stand TVs.
Yeah.
I wonder if I, as a regular citizen, would find that comforting, knowing that there's a paramilitary organization kicking around, always listening.
I don't know. Depends on your thoughts on conduits. I mean, I think they're pretty cool. I would like to see superheroes in real life.
I think I'd be pretty annoyed if one of them constantly ran into me while I was chilling out on top of a building. Delson, you rude fella.
You're on your own, D.
So what do we get? What do we get?
A glowy nose.
Actually, this is one of the reasons why neon is such a good power in the hands of a good character. So, you get to snipe things, and whenever you could shoot either the blue areas around their legs or hands, or the red area on their head. If you shoot the red area, that's bad. You don't want to do that. That's evil.
That would just straight up kill him.
Yeah, but you can instantly subdue guys by shooting the blue bits.
Yeah, got it.
Just follow those.
Oh, and it just kind of wraps him up in neon spiderweb.
And the thing is, I don't know exactly when you get it. I don't remember.
Just stumbled across a bit of your handiwork.
Oh yeah, that's right. She's taking care of drug dealers still. Like I said, I don't know when you get this power, but eventually there's a power that heals you every time you do something that gives you good karma. And subduing characters like that instantly gives you good karma.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, so essentially good Delson never has to worry about health pretty much ever, except during boss fights.
Wow. Oh, Neon Subdual is so neat.
Yeah.
I wonder what that would feel like.
Probably warm and tingly?
I mean, because this is basically like ultraviolet excited gas, right?
Yeah, I think so. So, something I don't realize for a couple of videos, because I never really used them that much, but the neon grenades are super good, because every time you grenade somebody and then shoot them while they're floating around like that, you instantly subdue them or vaporize them depending on what path you're taking.
Oh, so it's just kind of...
You don't even need to aim for the legs. You can just zap them wherever and then they'll be subdued. So, I don't use it too much in the next couple videos, but like starting, I think, video 8 or 9, I start using neon grenades a lot.
That's fantastic. Well, it works for me, because they look really nice.
I never really played around with them that much until the LP, and I was like, these fights aren't visually interesting enough. What can I do? I know, I'll try out the grenades, and man...
Left him to think things over. I didn't kill him. Hey, we have powers. They don't. It means we have to be the better people. Cut them a little slack now and then.
So, another difference here. You were asking about differences in the games last time, or the differences in the paths last time, is that as you're doing this mission, good Delson's more and more like, hey, they have powers, we don't, so, you know, cut them a little slack, don't kill them, because, you know, they can't really defend themselves against us.
Yeah, don't kill them, because it's easy.
Yeah, and then...
good boy.
Evil Delson, on the other hand, is just like, yeah, fuck it, do whatever you want, do what feels good.
Just like, slay them all.
You can't destroy the hand scanners with normal beams, so I had to come back when we have the ability to shoot missiles with Neon, because we don't have that yet.
Ah.
Oh, and I haven't brought this up, but the this mission has us following these like little glowing fetch signs, and there's a problem with this game and following trails like that, in that it's not always very clear about where you're supposed to go. So sometimes you might actually get a little lost trying to find the next one.
Oh, I see.
They're spaced out a little sporadically.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there it is. Go ahead and get your convulsion on.
It's called the Quickening, Fetch.
Listen, just watch Highlander. You'll get it.
Right? You'll see that I'm from the planet Zeist. Hey, there we go, about time.
You first.
So, the thing about Neon is that the missiles take a long time to charge, and they don't actually do that much damage. However, once you upgrade them a couple of times, you can hold like 10 missiles at once. So even though they don't do a lot of damage, you can hold a bunch of them. And honestly, the missiles are good enough for like normal mooks, but with the normal mooks, most of the time you're going to be using the subdue option, so that way you can get instant healing and build up karma bombs.
Oh, I really like the Neon Whip.
Yeah. It turns into like a straight sword sort of thing. It's pretty cool. It still has like the same range and damage and stuff, but it's just like aesthetically different.
Really shows off the PS4's lighting.
Yeah. And here is where I'm like, oh, there we are.
Fetch, I see you started taking these dealers down alive.
Aww.
I think I had something to do with that.
Yeah, all you egomaniacs think you're the reason for everything that happens in the world.
No, I don't think I'm the reason for everything. I mean, just your highly visible change in behavior, that's all.
That's pretty cute.
And here now it's like, oh, there we are.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. Or maybe I'm just bad at video games. Who even knows anymore?
Oh, I completely lost track of it, too. The problem is the scorch marks aren't directional or anything.
Yeah, that's a big problem with it.
It'd be awesome if you managed to, I don't know.
Arrows?
Yeah, sure, draw a little arrow. Or like draw a butt. Something. Just a big neon butt.
Well, that hit the spot.
Okay.
And now it's like, okay, oh shit,
Oh,
there's
mercy.
a bunch of dudes down there. So let's bring on the pain.
Oh, so cool! Well,
Yeah, that was that encounter.
that was pretty stylishly done.
So yeah, we got the karma bomb now.
I had a feeling that, wow.
This is the best karma bomb in the game, no matter the situation and no matter which path you're taking. It is a huge area of effect, and it just looks so damn cool. Look at this!
Wow!
And then...
Oh, man!
Whatever that was, I heard it from here.
You know, anytime
Instantly subdues everyone.
So, in addition, once you have that perk, that's basically a full heal.
The way I see it,
Well, karma bombs are always a full heal.
Are they?
Yeah. Whenever you use a karma bomb, you fully heal yourself.
I see.
Well, I'd be glad to tag along next trip you make up the food chain. Just I don't think I've ever actually changed anything before.
sure, it'll be a date with a death toll. I'll give you a call if anything comes up.
A date with a subdual toll.
Mm-hmm. So, I think Okay, so I can't quite get it yet because Endless Speed is a thing you can only get when you reach Karma level 4, which kind of sucks. However, Laser Focus is super good because it now, whenever we are aiming our neon power instead of just quick firing, time slows down.
Awesome.
It's super useful.
Yeah, hello?
Delson, I want you to meet
So yes, here is the part where we meet somebody that people who have played the first two games are going... Oh, no, not this one. Okay. Backtracking.
Get ahead of yourself.
group is made up of people, and this one person wants to help us.
Fine, I'll try and control myself.
Good. He'll escort you to a secret.
Yes, in this next mission. I keep forgetting even when I'm playing it, I keep forgetting if Cole's Legacy is 4 missions or 5 missions long. It is 5.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So we got just a little bit more busy work.
And they're all in the first half of the game, oddly enough. It's a DLC thing, though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think this is if you bought the game new or pre-ordered it or something. I don't quite remember which. I think it's if you bought the game brand new, you got this mission sequence. Oh, I also bought an upgrade that lets you jump out of a dash and gets you some extra movement. It's nice, but the movement on Neon still kind of sucks.
That's the kind of thing that doesn't really feel like it should be an upgrade.
Yeah, there's a couple things like that, like Endless Speed.
Yeah.
I have very few complaints about this game, but one of them is that some of the upgrades feel like they should have just been there from the start.
Like Endless Speed, I could kind of see because it's kind of like Saints Row 4, you know. Like you get better and better movement powers, and it really sort of makes you feel more free and powerful, like you're really coming into your own. But something as simple as like jumping out of a dash, you know, that seems like it should just be part of the dash.
So for right now, the slowdown doesn't really last that long. You can upgrade it and it will last a bit longer. There's also an upgrade that if you dash, then you instantly refill the gauge. So I tend to abuse that a little bit. Oh no!
Oh boy.
Don't want to die. And like I said, whenever you're dashing, you aren't healing yourself. I'm just busy trying to build up a karma bomb. Because, man, I'm going to tell you right now, Neon Karma Bomb, it's going to be the solution to pretty much almost everything for the rest of the game.
And it's like super easy to build up with Neon too.
Yeah, it is. Neon is incredibly broken for good characters. I cannot stress this enough.
That's basically just, what, 6 kills? 6 kills and you got yourself a karma bomb?
7, yeah,
You got a
pretty
karma
much.
bomb.
As long as you're aiming for, like, the legs. Some of the tougher enemies especially, will have 2 weak points that you have to shoot, but it's never more than 2.
Oh, yeah. And yet, here we go. Just float everybody up and give them a show. Oh, that is so cool.
I know. Neon is definitely the most showy of the powers. Oh, wrong deer.
Report by Augustine. While the inciting incident that supposedly claimed the lives of all the conduits was, in fact, a lie, it was not one created by the DUP. Conduits did live through Cole's gift, myself included. Instead, we used the comp to build, learn, and prepare. We got better at early detection and collection. Current case facilities were upgraded, and we built an army. The events here in Seattle will ensure the DUP will be funded for the foreseeable future. This will allow me to expand our facilities abroad. We have made excellent headway on establishing a permanent science facility in Australia.
Man, not only does she want to bring conduits in America down to the shitter, she's going for Australia?
Yeah, absolutely. I wonder what kind of powers they would have in Australia.
Sebastian Wolf and you're Raymond Wolf? What are the odds?
He was my brother.
Oh.
Yep. So this is where you learn that the main villain from the second game is this guy's brother.
Whoa, interesting.
Yeah. Doesn't really come up, but aside from that, but is sort of still important.
Just an interesting little touch for people who like Infamous enough to pre-order, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Nelson,
Whoops.
I want you to talk with.
Oh, okay, we do meet him.
Works for me and is a powerful force in the anti-DUP resistance movement. Hey, buddy, you don't.
It's Zeke!
What?
That's likely.
Even I remember
Yeah.
Zeke.
I was there at the beginning. Well, anyway, I've got some advice.
Zeke's a
for you.
cool dude.
You're willing to listen to an old house.
There's one scene in Infamous 2 that I really, really like. It's like my favorite scene in the entire game. After you beat one of the missions,
Got a lot of questions.
Zeke and Cole just sit down in front of a TV on a roof, on a couch that is also on the roof, and then just drink a beer and watch cartoons in silence. And it's just a really
It's dangerous.
cool and powerful moment because they're just sitting there being buds and watching TV.
Find the right person to
Just watching cartoons while the entire city's going nuts.
Yeah.
It'll be like a big firework sandwich. And you just want to make sure that you are safe about biting into that firework sandwich. Because it's going to have fireworks in it. Could be bad.
Oh, you're so close to a good metaphor.
No, not exactly.
So close.
Good talk. Good talk. You take care of yourself now, buddy.
So yeah, that's Zeke. And while I do the District Showdown, I'm going to say that you may notice that there are 2 mission markers, one marked red and one marked blue, and that's actually one of the 3 instances that actually pops up, where the missions are actually different between doing good and doing evil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's weird that how few times that actually pops up.
So there's the odd video where, I guess if you're not watching both, it might be worthwhile.
Yeah. But yeah, this District Showdown is done. It's just done. Because the area of effect is huge. It also affects things behind you and to the side of you. It's silly. It's just super silly.
It's fantastically powerful. I love it. R.I.P. custom jacket. I like the dino jacket you got going on.
Yeah, I also forget to change out of the dino jacket for a very long time. So get used to seeing the dino jacket, everybody.
Doesn't bother me. T-Rex skull eating the space needle's pretty badass.
Come on, lazy girl. You have people to see and your powers to steal.
Okay, promise you won't be mad. But the good news is you can start without me.
Oh, face the danger alone? Gee, that is good news.
Listen, I found out a major...
On the plus side, by the time I was done, I knew where all the incidental dialogue was, so I don't accidentally interrupt him.
Ah, brilliant.
So it'll probably be houseboats. And this group uses a dog...
I gotta say, I don't really like Fetch's portrait. She looks pretty doofy.
Yeah.
Just kinda just like, hey, how's it going?
It looks like her friend is taking a picture of her unexpectedly, and she's about to, like, put her hand up in front of her face, but the friend took the picture too quick.
Man, she looks like one of the advisors from Tropico.
And I'm here on the roof. What, you couldn't wait a few more minutes?
So, this is crawling with drug dealers. And luckily, drug dealers will only ever have one weak point on their legs or arms. Also, I don't like it when the weak points are on the arms because I'm always super nervous about accidentally shooting them in the head instead.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good, but
No.
Well, I mean, they got guns, you know. You just
Yeah.
got to do the best you can when you're trying to be try to be moral. Or just beat the crap out of him with a lightsaber. That's cool too.
Come on. Yeah, I don't have that one power yet where I instantly heal myself for doing good stuff, but eventually, good Delson never really has to worry about health.
Straight up easy mode. Well, I can see why you had trouble with this, because a lot of people...
There's a lot of dudes!
There are, and they're all plinking at you while you're trying to, Oh, did that guy go in the water? Oh, boy. You better go fish him out.
I mean, he's a drug dealer. Who really cares?
I mean, oh man, that's an awful lot of cocaine.
Drugs. Hey, Fetch.
Yeah?
Tag all the boats with
So we're gonna mark the
you know
house.
which one to take out.
Man, can't you ever go like 5 minutes without tagging stuff?
Unfortunately, you don't get to spray it yourself, but he does give the most adorable little targets.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So yeah, basically your job here is to wander around, find out which houses have the drugs, and then mark the houses so that way Fetch can destroy them later.
Did you have to open up the Johnny Chimpo coolers to find all that illicit weed?
Yeah. And like, that's the thing, like they oops, accidentally executed somebody.
Oh well.
So I have to start building up that karma bomb from
It
scratch.
took me so long. Fetch, you said dolphin, but clearly this is a porpoise. It's a probably mistake.
This is why I hate working with boys. What's the matter? Having trouble?
I shoved that guy in the water.
Oh well.
And I think the reason you need to open up the stash, the things, is because not all of these houses are like secret drug running houses. I think some of them actually have like beer and stuff in it. I'm just getting really lucky and finding all the ones with drugs instead.
Oh no, illicit beer.
Can't sell that to the minors.
Heck no. So here's a question. At this point, are you able to switch back to smoke?
Yes, actually. All you would have to do is absorb another source of smoke. However, I'm gonna say this right now, smoke is the worst power in the game,
Fetch.
and you will probably never use it once you get Neon.
So I heard.
Oh, fair enough.
Must be using their hookers as human shields.
There are a couple points in the game where you are forced to use smoke, and that's pretty much the rest of the time I will ever be using smoke in this LP.
Gotta be at least one more boat that's holding.
But by this point, you've got smoke sort of upgraded enough that it's useful.
Yeah, but I also
Pair of sides?
Yeah.
will at some point be able to instantly take down somebody and then regain all my health for doing that, and then once I do that 7 times, I could just annihilate the rest of the map. So,
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. I was just thinking more because the if you have to use smoke at certain points, like is it worth continuing to pump shards into it, or?
I mean, I've pretty much, if you're finding all of the shards you can as early as you can, you've probably pumped most of the shards that you can into it. Like, I think my smoke is fully upgraded except for the stuff that is locked behind karma levels.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem there's really a point to have an upgrade system if it's just like that.
I mean, that's because I'm like an obsessive like collector. You might not have it as fully upgraded if you're not like going around and clearing out all of the districts as early as you can.
No, I hear you. I hate to keep coming back to Saints Row 4, but I just get a super Saints Row 4 vibe out of this. But yeah, you grab all the, all the upgrades and stuff, and you just godlike halfway through the game.
Yeah.
Alright, what twist on the bullseye is this gonna be? Oh, lovely.
It's his own stupid face! This is why I was saving the karma bomb, because there's going to be a huge house over this way, just like crawling with enemies, and I don't want to deal with that. That's the source of like 3 of the game overs that I had to deal with.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
So, do you have to open up the door and get those ladies out of there before you tag the house, or?
Yes, because they don't want to kill the people inside of it when Fetches is going to do her thing.
But if you were a nasty, cruel person...
If you're a nasty, cruel person, you're not playing this mission.
It's completely different.
It is a completely different mission.
Fantastic.
Yeah. That only happens like 2 or 3 times in the game, but it is a completely different mission.
I suppose it would have been pretty hard to design 2 completely divergent paths.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm about to light up all the drug boats. You know, it's a lucky thing you were able to let those women free before we blow up the boats here.
No kidding.
Alright. Let's go watch a fireworks show.
Let's light up the bay.
Oh, do let's. Wow.
Yeah, Fetch is pretty awesome.
Do we ever get the Ghostbuster beam?
No, unfortunately, we do not get the Ghostbuster beam.
Ah, Delson.
Boats in the world.
3 less porpoise boats. Don't worry, it's a common.
They're becoming friends!
Aww.
D, wake up. They're on the move.
Oh, she's even got a nickname for you.
Probably moving some stuff to their main location. We should follow them. Let them lead us to it.
Yeah, later on, it's implied after the events of tonight they hook up. At least in the good version. In the evil version, it's outright explicit that they hook up. It's great.
Oh, wow. What a treat.
Yeah, in the good version, it's only sort of implied, but in the evil version, it's just, there's no denying it.
Oh, boy.
I mean, what do you want to know? There were maybe 4, maybe
500 of us. A few of us were separated out, given special training.
or tests.
I like that this is very inconspicuous as well.
Yeah, we're following this drug truck, and obviously they're not seeing us, leaving giant neon trails in the directions that they happen to be going. There's nothing suspicious here.
Like a shadow you are.
Yes, a giant glowing shadow.
Yeah, that's the very definition of a shadow. A luminous trail of light.
They pulled into the alley. This must be the place.
All right. So what's the plan?
Get them?
Yeah, get him! Jump him!
Oh, speaking of Ghostbusters.
Howdy!
So yeah, her plan is essentially the Ghostbusters method of hunting ghosts is get her.
Yep, absolutely.
And she does help out quite a bit. She is actually a fairly good shot. And she will take down targets that are still moving around as long as... If they're still alive and not subdued, she'll keep shooting at the people who are downed. But if you subdue them, then she'll move on to moving targets.
That's great. She shoots to wound.
Yep.
Somebody in the truck.
Ooh.
All right, ladies. Emma, let's go. Yes, the bad men are gone. Go. Live. Love. Just not professionally.
If you want to get clean, now's the time. There won't be any more drugs on the street. Don't screw it up. And they're gone.
Do you think a couple of low-life bioterrorists will ever get thanked for saving people?
Yeah. I think you might have saved me.
Oh. So what, are you gonna give up on your whole ritualistic murdering of drug dealers? It's like half your charm.
Oh, yeah? What's the other half?
Actually, that was it. You, just the one charm.
Don't worry, I'm not giving up on my passions, just finding some new ones.
Oh!
Like boxing.
Was that like your whole attempt at a tender moment? Ah, you are a sentimental psychopath, aren't you?
Come on, let's just get the rest of these drugs in the harbor. Maybe we can get a few fish strung out.
Man, hook a dolphin.
Hey.
You like me.
I could never do it before me because my buzzkill brother is a cop.
Yeah, what a square. Oh, look at that one red mark of shame.
One red guy. Oh, God.
I gotta go hook up
I'm sorry, one red guy.
Augustine, what does she have that I don't?
concrete power?
You guys, all after the same thing.
Yeah,
The way I think you're
concrete
proud
powers.
of what you did.
Mm-hmm.
Killing the dealers, destroying the
That's totally a thing I'm after right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a hunk of concrete right here, and I've been staring at it this whole time. And I think it moved.
We done good, Z. I'd like to see those lion-ass TV talkers make this look bad.
You blew up boats.
Okay, so, you can't really hear it from the TV, but they basically say that we blew up random boathouses.
Yep.
And that they weren't connected to drugs at all.
Random boats.
Oh, and then we also terrorized, some random women, as opposed to freeing them from the clutches of their pimps.
Well, you did follow them to a secluded spot, and I mean, the rest of it could just be assumed. Well, regardless of what the media says, a good deed is its own reward.
Yeah, but I think I'd still prefer concrete power.
Ooh, or money.
Ooh.
Must think there's a conduit hiding there.
Well, sounds like the place to be.
Hey, there's a bridge near here that'll get you there.
Great. Now this is a conference call.
Hi, Fetch.
Hey, Abigail. Might be worth mentioning that that bridge was broken up like the 520 by the DUP.
Hey, Powerless.
Oh,
The weak conduits can't cross.
Burn.
Right, D?
Hey, might be worth a shot, Reg.
Well, it sounds like you're in completely competent and trustworthy.
So, because that leads to the second half of the game, the next video will actually just be cleaning up the rest of the first island.
kicking.
So we'll see you then.